A Miraculous Healing by Sister Prisdina Cheney, read by Tracy Nath. My grandson, Nijah, has always loved participating in the rodeo circuit. When he was little, he rode sheep. They call that mutton busting. And by the time he was 10, he was steer riding in junior events. At one particular rodeo, a large steer stepped on Nijah's leg, tearing the skin and breaking the bone. Right after it happened, Nijah immediately asked us to pray. We did. Nijah had surgery on his leg, but his recovery didn't go as planned. Over time, the injury site became infected, and Nijah had to go back for an additional surgery to clear out the infection and reset the bone. The doctors placed an external cage around his leg to keep the bone in place. Nijah was in pain for weeks after the procedure. At one of his follow-up appointments, the doctor took an x-ray, which showed that, to our dismay, the bone had shifted out of alignment. We were discouraged. Nijah would have to undergo yet another surgery to realign the bone. Our family did the only thing we could do. We prayed. My mother's sister, Joyce Cheney, and our extended family prayed that God would move his hand on Nijah's behalf. He had already been through so much. The Sunday before this surgery, Nijah got anointed by the ministry. Brother Pete Giannetti offered a beautiful prayer to God for healing. A couple of days later, Nijah was once again on the operating table. The doctor said the surgery would take a significant amount of time, so you can imagine my surprise when he reappeared early and told me that when they opened up the leg, they saw that the bone was in perfect alignment and the bone was healing very well. Since there was nothing to fix, they closed him up. The surgeon couldn't explain what happened, but of course we know. Nijah's experienced little to no pain after this surgery, and the following Sunday he stood in church and offered his first testimony of praise to God. He cried while giving his testimony, feeling the power of God's Spirit upon him. At a follow-up appointment, they took another x-ray, and now we have visual proof of what God did to Nijah's leg. In the picture above, the right-hand image shows the bone after Nijah's September 3rd surgery, the one to reset the bone. The middle picture shows how by mid-September, the bone had shifted, and the left-hand image shows the bone after the anointing. We thank God for this miracle in our lives. We cannot deny what He did for us, and we want to give Him praise for His goodness and mercy.